insecticide. My insecticide of choice is Safari, and Safari is potentially very toxic, and it recommends that you wear PPE, personal protective equipment. The recommendation is long pants, a long sleeve shirt, shoes with socks, and then I also wear a mask when I do this, and then after I'm done I change my clothes. I also wear nitrile gloves to protect my hands. So normally I wear actually like those dust masks, but those are not as available right now. So I'm just wearing one of these. Here are my gloves. And it's like 86 degrees, somewhere around there, so this is very unpleasant. It'll take me a few hours probably to get this done. I'm going to be very hot by the time I'm done. Safari is a 1/4 to a 1/2 cup per 100 gallons, which works out to being a couple tablespoons, I'm sorry, a couple teaspoons per gallon. And since it's so toxic, I don't like to measure it because I don't know that I can get stuff clean, so I just eyeball it. This is a 5-gallon Homer bucket. And usually one 5-gallon bucket is enough for me to treat my entire collection. This is a foliar spray. It's important to get it on the new tender growth. And let me aside. It's important to mix it well. Usually they recommend that you put this into an agitator. So I really like Safari because it will kill everything. It kills scale, it kills aphids. I don't want it to kill me. I'm hoping it won't kill my dog, unless it's not coming out with me. And I've got basically a pond pump in here, and I have a wand with a hose, and I'm going to use this to carefully close spray all the items with the insecticide. Plug in my pump. There we go, it's all working. Fill the entire bucket with water. Kind of use the force of the water to help mix. Make sure all the Safari is dissolved. And because I bring my orchids outside, I have a really hard time with scale. I bring pests in all the time. I have been struggling with this a lot for, I don't know, 3 to 4 years. And then Fred Clark came to give a talk on Cataleas from an Orchid Society, and I got to go out to dinner with him afterwards, and he's the one who recommended Safari. And I have to say that it's expensive, but I bought it, and the first time it killed like all the scale dead. So as we know, I've got aphids this spring, I got mealybugs, I got scale, and I have been desperate to get everything outside and to treat it with Safari. So when I use Safari, I try to pick a day that doesn't have a lot of wind. It will kill bees, and there is a class 4 like bee warning on this. If you use it on fruiting plants, I recommend that you do it before there are flowers. And it's very important to coat the new growth. Oh, you can't. So basically, hold it close. I try to get all the surfaces. It is a systemic, so if the plant absorbs it in, it will get everything. Oh, there's a piece of scale right there. So once I've treated everything, about a week from now, I'm going to come through and I'll probably power wash everything to get the scale off. But that's basically the next 4 hours of my life. I'll be treating everything in my collection, whether I see scale on it or not, because I don't know what's infested. Visually, I don't see scale on everything, but sometimes we know scale hides and it's pernicious. So it's just going to be better to treat everything. All right, it's a few hours later and I'm now done. And we will hope that we got everything. And I will do an update on how things are doing after their treatment in about a week.